Good evening, everyone. I just got back home from work and I was actually thinking hard about what my next daily vlog should be. And yeah, it kind of started this thought process that I really wanted to share. And I also need to empty out my dishwasher because as I was coming home, it just finished. So please don't mind me that I will try to empty out the dishwasher as quietly and not noisy as possible because everyone is basically already sleeping and I don't want to kind of bother you with the sound. So I will try to do this as quietly as possible. So anyways, I was thinking about what my next daily vlog should be. And while thinking about that and kind of sparking all of these ideas where I was thinking about, okay, I really want to talk about what's going on at the moment. I want to talk about other hobbies like magic. But then I also was thinking about how to kind of spin it back like I always wanted to do as an overarching topic. How can I spin it back to something that is a teachable or a learning moment for you where I kind of talk about creating a YouTube channel, creating content, vlogging in general. And while that is the niche or the overarching topic that I want to kind of cater to, I kind of noticed, I'm already somewhat niching down. And because I'm niching down, I'm having this thought process of pressuring myself to catering to that niche. And then suddenly that becomes a grind. So while that hasn't happened yet, that really kind of sparked this thought process and this train of thought in my brain where I really need to be mindful of not kind of falling into a niche, because once you fall into this niche, you kind of want to cater to that niche. And because you want to cater to that, it suddenly becomes a grind, right? So it is really important that you be mindful about that, or not you. I have to be mindful because, as I've always been saying, these videos here on this second channel are supposed to be something for me that I enjoy. I vlog, but I also obviously want to kind of give back to you, to kind of give you something that you can take from and then hopefully adapt to your content. And again, that is the niche that I suddenly find myself in. I planned it, but I need to be mindful of the fact that this niching down or this catering to that specific niche that I'm kind of put myself into, that doesn't become somewhat of a grind where at some point I maybe don't enjoy it that much because it has become a grind, a daily grind. So again, this is something that I just thought about because I was finished with work and I was sitting there and was thinking, okay, what could be the topic be for my next daily vlog? And I suddenly realized, I'm not sure what the next topic could be. And I don't want to say that I got stressed out, but I was like, oh no, are my ideas stopping and not flowing anymore? Or am I at the point where I don't have any ideas for this YouTube channel or for the content that I want to create? And then I realized, oh no, that's somehow a bit of a grind, and I don't want that to happen. So that's what I'm saying. I really need to be mindful about that, and then also start more implementing all of this, more of vloggy topics, of private stuff. I mean, I already kind of used you to kind of vent what's been going on. I mean, and I am pretty mindful about that. I was a little bit stressed out today about content ideas and the ideas not coming because I actually had some, remember that I'm still in this legal process and I got somewhat of bad news, which I probably will talk about tomorrow because it's a little bit stressful for me. So that's what happened today. So I was kind of pressuring myself to get an idea, but I had all of that legal stuff in my head, so I didn't get an idea out. But then this train of thought started where it was like, okay, be careful that that you're not niching yourself down too much into a corner where it becomes a grind. So yeah, that's maybe also somewhat of a kind of advice or recommendation to all of you who are starting out. Yes, all of these YouTube grow channels will tell you, hey, you need to niche down. But I'm saying don't niche down. At least not if you don't want to earn money with that. For me, this channel, yes, obviously with all of the stress that I'm currently having due to this legal battle where a client is not paying me and I have a huge dent into my saving. Don't get me wrong. Everything is still good financially, but as a freelancer, you have to have some savings. You actually need two savings. One savings is for taxes. That's not getting touched at all, no matter how many financial issues I have. That savings will never get touched. But then there is another savings that is all for paying rent and stuff. That has been hit quite a lot due to this client not paying me. So that is stressing me out. And that is the reason why I'm kind of doubling down on a couple of these things like YouTube, and where I kind of thought, okay, I might need to, let me double check, do I still have battery? Yeah, battery is almost empty, so I need to finish this. Yeah, so I don't want this second channel to be a channel that earns money, but due to this stress, I sometimes get this kind of thought process, okay, this has to earn money at some point, but this channel is for me, is to be liberated in terms of my creativity, but also in terms of what I can learn. And I don't want to niche down, but I caught myself having that thought of, oh, I need to cater to the niche that I'm currently in. And that is, for me right now, the wrong approach. I want to have this as a vlogging channel, and that's the takeaway out of this video. Be mindful about that if you want to grow the channel, you need to niche down, but be mindful of that you potentially kind of put yourself into a corner where you can't get out and where suddenly something that you are enjoying becomes a grind. That is really important, and that is something that I want to be mindful of. So yeah, I don't want to pressure myself too much with catering to this overarching topic of I want to provide YouTube tips, content creator tips, how to make vlogs and stuff like that. I still want to do that, but I need to be careful not to pressure myself too much to cater to that niche. So if I have I have lots of ideas for these vlogs. I have lots to talk about, but what happened today was, although I have lots to talk about, I was kind of forcing myself to think about how to get that into the overarching topic. And why am I using my hands so much? I don't know why. Anyways, that was my short little vlog about that. And yeah, if you want to catch up with all of the latest episodes, yesterday's vlog was all about how thankful I am for all of you watching these videos. You can check it out in this top button. YouTube thinks that you like the video down here, and don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button up here. I see you in the next video. Have a good night.